Hey YouTube, welcome back. This is Ricky with Shoemonstertech. Today we're looking at the Kershaw Launch 13. This one was loaned to me by Tier 1 Gear and EDC Reviews. He has his own YouTube channel, so go check him out. But yeah, man, I appreciate you letting me check this one out. This is a sweet one for sure. And yes, it is an automatic knife. But before we get into the nitty gritties and all the goodies, you guys go ahead and check out my Instagram page at Shoemonstertech. Yes, indeed. Okay, well, let's go over the specs, right? So, this Launch 13, the overall length on it is 8 inches even. Blade length is 3.5 inches. Yes. Blade thickness is 0.12 inches. Blade material on this is a CPM 154. Yes. And is the Warncliffe style. Love it. Blade grind on this is flat. Let's see if you can see that on there. I believe you can. And yeah, the finish has got the two-tone finish on there. Edge type, we have a plain edge, and the handle length on this is 4.5 inches with a thickness of 0.471 inches. Light aluminum handle. This is the black color, obviously, right? The weight on this is 2.4 ounces, so yes, that is a light carry, right? Indeed. User right hand and left hand, so you can switch this pocket clip over. The pocket clip, it is tip up. There you go. And yeah, it is an automatic knife opener. You got your push button there, and the lock type, it is a plunge lock. So this one here, it was made in the USA, and best use is everyday carry. There you go. Pretty sweet, right? Okay, well, let's do some size comparisons. Let's go against the Spyderco Para 3. So yeah, it's definitely larger than your Para 3. A lot more slimmer. A lot slimmer than the Para 3, for sure. Benchmade 940. I like to compare these two. They're very similar in size. And plus they both have, you know, they both look kind of weird, right? Yeah, definitely. Let's go with the Rat 2. Here you go. There's the Rat 2. So yeah, it's definitely larger than the Rat 2. So it's more of a full-size knife, you know, in my opinion, right? Here's our everyday carry Sharpie. Everybody knows the size of a Sharpie, right? So that's a good size comparison. There you go. Excellent. All right. You do have a lanyard post in the back there. If you can see that, yes, indeed. Yeah, it is two pieces. It looks like one, but it's not. It's two pieces on each side here for the handle. So that's that. Let's get into the pros and cons on this. I've got a couple cons, but I've got a lot of pros on this one here. We'll start off with the cons. The ergos, it feels kind of weird. I mean, it's not like super bad, but it does feel weird in the hand, slightly. So, yeah, I can't really choke up on it too much. You can a little bit. You got to be careful though; it can bite. But they did leave an edge here, so try to prevent that. So you can choke up on that. So yeah. Okay. More cons. One thing I did notice. Yes, it looks like a tactical knife, right? It's not meant to be a tactical knife, according to what I've been reading up on it. But to me, it looks like one. And honestly, I wish they would add more jimping to kind of add to that look back here. They did a really good job with the jimping on the spine of the blade, but they just didn't add any jimping here, or maybe even here, or both. That would have been really sweet. I mean, this is, it's not super grippy because it's aluminum, but they did add a bunch of, you know, milling to this handle, so you do get a decent grip on it. So that's one thing. One little thing I saw in here, they did not add recessed screws on your deep carry clip here, so it might snag on your pants a little bit when you try to slide it in your pocket. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. Not a huge deal. And none of these cons are really huge at all. I mean, just little nitpicky things, right? Okay, well, let's get into the pros. For one thing, the MSRP on this is 100. Well, the MSRP is $189.99, but I found it on Blade HQ, and you can probably find it at other places as well, for about $125. So yeah, for what you're getting out of this knife, I think that is a really, really sweet deal. Sweet deal. So that's probably the biggest pro on this. Another pro I found on this is the it carries really nice in your pocket. Yes, it doesn't have the recessed screws on your pocket clip, but other than that, it does really carry nicely. It's 2.4 ounces, so it is a light carry. So that's a pro, right? Another pro, it looks awesome. I love the looks of this knife. It looks slim, tactical at the same time. I like the all black, but with the two-tone on the blade and the worn cliff on there. It looks really good. And yes, I know I like my simple blades, my simple knives, but this one's, obviously it's not so simple with all the milling going on there, but with it being all black like that, it looks good. Some people might find this one it kind of looks ugly, but I don't think so. I think it looks great. My opinion. Everybody has their own, right? Cool. All right. Yes, they did have, like I mentioned before, jimping on at least jimping on the spine right here of the blade. So yeah, that's a pro for me. And they did put a nice little arc right there. I don't know if you can see that. So yeah, that does feel good as far as ergos go. It's a little awkward to carry, but it's not bad. It's really not that bad. Not really any hot spots on that, so that's a pro. This clip does come up a little bit, but I don't really feel it. So yeah, cool, right? The action on it, yes, indeed. It's not like a ProTech or anything, but yeah, it definitely snaps. It's got a good pop to it. Definitely good kick. Yeah, so that's a pro, right? With it being made in the USA with a CPM 154 steel, yeah, definitely a pro. Very good quality. The blade did come centered, yes, indeed. So very, very cool. And of course, right hand and left hand user, so you can switch this on the other side. And yes, this is good for lefties as well. That's a pro. There you go. So what do you guys think of this knife? Do you like the looks of it? Do you like the Wharncliffe style? Do you think all this milling on here is too much on this knife? What do you guys think? So leave it down in the comments. That'd be awesome. All right, guys. Well, that's it for this video. I appreciate you guys watching. Again, subscribe if you haven't already. And for you guys that have subscribed, thanks, guys, so much. And that's it. Smash that like button, right? Cool. All right. Well, you guys have a good day. Bye.